So, hello guys, with the name of God Ram Ram. So, what I mean to say is that recently in May 2025, this online assessment problem was asked in rubric OA for SD1 role, whose CTC is somewhere from 60 to 80 till 85 lakhs it goes, okay? Always remember that whenever you're tackling online assessment problems, there will always be new problems. So, it is very important for you to develop English comprehension skills, okay? Very important. You should be able to read large paragraphs and digest them, and you should be able to summarize them in 1 to 2 lines. After you have summarized them in 1 to 2 lines, you will come to know that the question asked to you is a brand new DSA problem which you have never seen before. You cannot solve it if you have only done the standard popular easy 200 to 500 lead code question, GFG questions, and standard popular DSA sheets like Love Bubble Striver. Not at all enough. To crack the new DSA problems, you need lots of hard level DSA plus OA plus CP training. Specifically in 2025, in the OAs, always new questions are coming and same trend is being followed for the interviews. So you need to prepare your brain for the new questions, or else your competitors will go ahead of you. So today I will teach you how to develop the thinking skills for new questions. So you can develop good skills and you can crack 85 LPA, okay? So this is the problem at rubric. We are building a circular backup system, blah, 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 blah. In short, they are saying that we are giving you an array. So let's assume 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So they are saying that we are giving you an array. We are giving you an array like this. Okay, no problem. For each k, you have to answer something. So let's try to solve the problem for k equal to 2. So basically what they are trying to say is that whatever array is given to you, you have to create a circle out of it. 3, 4 circle like this. Then 3, 4, after 3, 4 there is this 5, then there is this 6, then there is this 9, then there is this 3. Okay, the circle will be created. A circular array you have to create in your mind. So if 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 is given to you, you have to create a circle like this, guys. Hopefully it is totally clear in your brain. Start writing 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 in your paper, draw the circle and send the image of the circle in your given DSA group. So I can check if you have understood what the question is saying. That whatever array is given to you, you just make a circle. Don't overthink. You can do it. Just make the circle. That's it. That's it. Now, what the question is saying that if you consider all the pairs, let's say of size 2, okay, in this circle you have to consider all the subarrays of size 2. All the subarrays of size 2 you have to consider. This problem will involve a GCD concept, okay? So first of all, as I'm explaining you, I'm writing the understanding also here. So the understanding for now is pretty simple. That understanding is that I know I am the best DSA OECP teacher in the country. Just have fun now. You are given an array. Convert it to circle. Wow! So you have to convert it to circle. Okay. Then try to solve the problem for k equal to 2. Now, what do you like in the actual problem there? The language of the problem was very messy. Still here, when I wrote the question for you, I made it very easy. Okay. So array has only positive integers, no problem. But the thing is that what do you need to solve for k equal to 2? You need to solve this. All the subarrays of size greater than equal to 2 should be good. So this much is clear to you that what you want is that whatever is your circle now, in that circle if you check all the subarrays of size greater than equal to 2, they should be good. But what is the meaning of a good subarray? See how complicated this problem is. a subarray from index I to j is good. It is good if, now let's think about it. When is the subarray good? Well, sir, the subarray is good if there is at least one consecutive pair of numbers. There is at least one consecutive pair, like of the index L comma L plus 1, such that GCD of A of L comma A of L plus 1 equal to 1. The GCD of both the numbers should be 1. That's all that they want. If the GCD is 1, they are happy. If GCD is not 1, that subarray is not a good subarray. So react with emojis if you agree that this is a very difficult problem even to understand. Just imagine what will happen when you start solving it. So that's what they are saying. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So let's try to make it easy for you. For k equal to 2 means you have to consider all the subarrays of size 2. Then consider the subarrays of size 3. Then consider the subarrays of size 4. Then consider the subarrays of size 5, like this till the n size. Like what is the size here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You have to consider all the subarrays of all these sizes in this circular array. And all those subarrays should be good. If they are not good, you have to insert some numbers in the middle. If the subarray is not good, if the subarray is not good, if the subarray is not good, you need to insert some numbers. You need to insert some numbers in your circle. You need to insert few numbers in your circle. Output the minimum numbers you need to insert in your circle. Output the minimum numbers you need to input. You need to input in your circle. So this is what rubric asking you. So yeah, I know you love standard easy questions a lot, but doing that will not make you solve this question. You need to use some brain here, okay? So let's discuss GCD concept first. So guys, you know what is GCD? GCD of 2, 4. Which is the largest number which can divide 2 as well as 4? Well, GCD of 2, 4 is 2. 2 divides 2 as well, 2 divides 4 as well. GCD of 6, 9. Can everyone start writing the answer of GCD of 6, 9 in your pro group? So the memory can be clear that yes, you guys know what is the meaning of GCD. GCD of 6, 9. Would like to know from you lovely people. Right in your pro group, I am checking the answer. Which is the biggest number which divides 6 as well as 9? You will say, sir, 1 divides 6 and 9 also. But 1 is not the biggest number which divides 6 and 9. 3 is the biggest number. 3 divides 6 also, right? 6 by 3, 2. 3 divides 9 also, 9 by 3, 3. So GCD of 6, 9 is 3. Oh, wow! GCD of 6, 9 is 3. So you guys understand this thing, okay? Let's take GCD of 5, 9. Whenever the GCD of two numbers, like what is the GCD of 5, 9? Start writing the answers in your pro DSA groups assigned to you, lovely people. What is the GCD of 5, 9? The largest number which can divide 5 as well as 9 is what? 1. 1 can divide 5, 1 can divide 9, but other numbers cannot divide 5 and 9. 2 cannot divide 5 and 9. 3 cannot divide 5 and 9. 4 cannot divide 5 and 9. 5 also cannot divide. See, 5 can divide 5, but 5 cannot divide 9. So GCD is only 1 of 5 and 9. Hopefully you understood the concept. Okay. Okay, sir. So in the previous circle, it's very easy to solve, guys. For k equal to 2, now let's first consider the subarrays of size 2. Okay. Let's consider the subarrays of size 2. The subarrays of size 2 are good if and only if in that subarray there is at least one pair where the GCD is 1. Is this subarray, like we are trying to solve for k equal to 2. So let's consider all the subarrays of size 2. Guys, is the subarray 3 to 4 good? React with emojis. Subarray is good if the GCD is coming as 1. Guys, is that subarray good? Everyone has reacted. Yes, that subarray is good. We don't need to do anything. First, we will consider all the subarrays of size 2. Yes, 3 to 4 is good subarray. Is this subarray good, guys? Subarray from 4 to 5. What do you think? What are your thoughts about it? Yeah, good. Nice. Is this subarray from 5 to 6 good? React with emojis and let me know about your emotions and feelings. Is the subarray from 5 to 6 good? Good. Nice. Now comes the painful thing in front of you. Is this subarray good? 9 and 6. Is this good? Is this good? Can anyone tell me in the pro group why is this not a good subarray? Sir, subarray is good only if the GCD is 1. Here the GCD of 9 and 6 is 3 now. This is bad subarray. This is a problem. So I'm writing here. Here I'm having a problem. P1 problem. 9 to 6 is not a good subarray. In this connection there is a problem, baby. Okay, sir. So guys, this is a problematic edge. I am coloring it with, later on I will color it with red. Red means there is a problem between this relation. So basically green bonds, they tell that this person is in relationship with this person. But 9 to 6 has a problem in the relation, so I am writing P1 here. Guys, what about 3 to 9? Is this subarray of size 2 a good subarray? 3, 9. Subarray is good if the GCD is 1. No, it is not good. Okay. So problem exists in this subarray also. We are currently solving 85 LPA rubric OAD such rubric OA problem. So guys, there are two problems. How will you destroy these two problems? Think about it. The problem is in the bond 3 for k equal to 2 when you are considering the subarrays of size 2. The problem is in the subarray 3 to 9 and 9 to 6. So what can you do? You are a surgeon. You are a cardiologist. Two veins having problem here. What will you do? In the heart operation, what will you do? You will break the bond. जहां जहां गलत हो, जहां जहां प्रॉब्लम थी उसको तोड़ दो. You will break the bond. What you will do, guys? React with love emoji. You will break the bond between this girl and this boy. So how will you break the bond? You will introduce a new number. Arey, bring number 1 here and bring number 1 here. So guys, can you see there were two problems? How many problems were there? Sir, there were two problems. And for two problems, I brought 2 ones. So the solution is 2. Guys, how is this solving the problem? Now check the bonds again. Now the new circle looks like you can insert some numbers in the circle to solve the problem. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 9, 1, 6. Now the new circle looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 9, 1, 6. Guys, why is this good? See, sorry, not this, like this, na? Wait, I need to check. Yeah, why is this good, guys? Now, if you consider any subarrays of size 2, like 3 to 4, the GCD is 1, no problem. 4 to 5, GCD is 1, no problem. 5 to 6, GCD is 1, no problem. Why did I introduce 1? Because I have common sense. If I introduce 1, the GCD of any number with 1 is 1 only, na? You got my trick of Kumar के sir? मैंने क्यों 1 घुसाया बीच में? क्योंकि मेरे को 1 चाहिए GCD. तो 1 ही डाल दो ना. 1 डाला तो guarantee GCD 1 ही आएगा. Do you know that the GCD of any number with 1, 1, x. 1, x. तुम्हारे एक्स की बात नहीं हो रही है, क्वेश्चन में जो एक्स दिया उसकी बात हो रही है। लड़कों का दिमाग उधर ही जाता है, तो एक्स निकाल के इधर वाई लिखते हैं। जीसीडी ऑफ 1, y is 1. GCD of 1, y, where y is a positive integer, is 1. Okay, clear? And I know some of you don't even have real x, just in your imagination. I can understand your situation. Anyways, no problem. So guys, this was our brilliant approach, that whenever the problem comes in a bond, you just put a 1 here. Now because I'm explaining this, this looks easy to you. You know what to do, right? For k equal to 2, guys, the solution is pretty simple. What will you do? Analysis. We need to do the analysis which will not lead to paralysis. So analysis says what? For k equal to 2, check all subarrays of size 2 first. So basically you will just check what? Check all adjacent pairs. You will just check adjacent pairs I comma I plus 1. If GCD equal to 1, good. Else mark it as a problem. Mark it as problem. Final output will be what? Total count of problem. Else mark it as a problem, which is nothing but what? C++. Else C++. Output C. So like if I try to show you a test case for this 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. What is the output? OP chat, OP. Output like for, K is given as 2. K2 matlab you just focus first on the subarrays of size 2, okay? The output is also 2. You need to just introduce 2 ones, right? To make sure that the GCD of each pair is 1. So everyone react with love emoji if everyone knows the solution now for what to do and how to do. For k equal to 2, at least I hope I taught you what to do. The common sense is that whenever GCD is coming one of two adjacent numbers, no problem, very happy. But जब 1 नहीं आ रहा है तो बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है, बहुत दर्द हो रहा है, तो क्या करेंगे? जब भी 1 नहीं आ रहा है GCD, तो बीच 1 में घुसा दो, बीच में बॉन्ड में 1 घुसा दीजिए, यहां पर भी 1 घुसा दीजिए, हो गया सॉल्व. But guys, now I have to ask you some question. Like, you know this solves the problem, you know this solves the problem, and I will give you just one more thing. Guys, everyone start drawing this on your paper, please. 3, 11, 15, 18. Everyone draw the corresponding circle for this in your paper, guys. Please become active. Draw the corresponding circle of this in your paper. You can solve 85 LPA rubric OA problem. Trust yourself. 18. Yes! Now listen to me. Draw this and send the pic of this in your WhatsApp group. And tell me what is the solution for this problem for k equal to 2. K equal to 2 means you are considering all the subarrays of size equal to 2. If you consider all the subarrays of size equal to 2, then what is the minimum numbers you need to insert in the circle to make sure that every pair has GCD equal to 1. So waiting for your answer, let's see what the people say, and also tell me where will you insert that number. Waiting for your answer, hoping for your answer. Thank you. So hopefully people have written where to insert. Guys, the answer I need in your WhatsApp groups. Yes, guys. Great going. Nice. Love you all. Great job. So hopefully I was able to instill the knowledge in you that, you just need to insert at the correct place and your job will be done. Hopefully you guys understood that. Thank you. So for yeah. Seems like many people got it right. Yes. So for this rubric OA session, see, you have to consider all the subarray of size 2 now. See, this is what GCD1, no problem. Here, no problem. Here there is a problem, guys. GCD of 18 and 15 is what? 3 6 are 18, 3 5 are 15. So you need to insert a 1 in the middle. So that 18 1 15 1, and here 3 and 18 GCD is 1. So 3 and 18 GCD is what? 3. So you need to make the GCD 1. You need to insert 1 in the middle. Wow! So you need to insert 2 people. You need to insert 2 people. So our output is 2. Hopefully you guys understood that. You need to insert 2 people. Yeah. Some people did it right and some people did the mistake, but hopefully you guys understood that you need to put 2 people. So everyone react with love emojis if no one has any doubt and it is clear in their brain. For 100 years from now, they will remember that the answer is like this and this is how to solve it. But guys, there is a trick in this problem. See, I made it easy for you. मैंने क्या बोला? Only check all subarrays of size 2. But question का मतलब मालूम है क्या है? Question का मतलब है for k equal to 2, if you are able to solve all subarrays of size 2, then you should solve it for subarray of size 3, then 4, then 5, like this guys. Okay, ये कहना क्या चाह रहा है मालूम है क्या? ये बोल रहा है कि ठीक है, तुमने k इक्वल टू 2 था ना, तो तुमने क्या किया, 2 साइज वालों के लिए सॉल्व करके न्यू सर्कल कौन सा ला दिया तुमने? ये वाला ला दिया. 3 से 11, 11 से 15, 15 से like 15 to 1, 1 to 18, 18 to 1, 1 to 3. Now k equal to 2 means what? Consider all the subarrays whose size greater than equal to 2. You have solved it for 2 size, but now you need to solve it for subarray of size 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. So let's now try all the subarrays of size 3. So if you take the subarray here of size 3, 3, 11, 15. How will you know if 3, 11, 15 is a good subarray or not? At least one adjacent pair should have GCD1. So here 3 and 11 is having what? 1 only. 2 times 1 is coming. So yes, this is good. No problem. Let's take 11, 15, 1. Obviously 1 is there. So this GCD is also 1 and this is also 1. Like, okay, no problem. So let's try this. So this is 1, this is also 1. Like this. For 3, you don't need to do anything. Guys, this means what? This means that if you solve for subarray of size 2, it automatically solves for all the bigger subarrays of size 3, 4, 5, 6 till n. Write brilliant observation in the pro group. अगर तुमको समझ आया मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूं. मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूं, अगर तुमने 2 साइज के सबैरे के लिए सॉल्व कर दिया ना, तो 3, 4, 5, 6 साइज का सॉल्व करने की जरूरत नहीं है. उनका जीसीडी अपने आप 1 हो जाएगा. क्यों 1 हो जाएगा? अरे तुमने बीच में 1 घुसा दिया ना. अब इन दोनों का जीसीडी 1 है, तो अभी और कितने भी एलिमेंट डालो जीसीडी 1 ही रहेगा. अभी समझ रहे बात को? This is the main brilliant observation that for k equal to 2, if you successfully solve for all the subarrays of size 2, you don't need to care about the subarrays whose size is greater than 2. Why? Because GCD is a decreasing function. GCD of A comma B is strictly greater than equal to GCD of A comma B comma C is strictly greater than equal to, like more numbers you add, the GCD keeps on getting smaller and smaller and smaller, guys. Got it? So if in your circle, like what was the circle? Circle was 3, 11, 15, 18. 3, 11, 15, 18, right? Now what did you do? You put a 1 here. You put a 1 here. So all the subarrays of size 2 have already been solved by doing this trick. अरे जब 2 साइज का ऑलरेडी सॉल्व हो गया है, तो अगर मैं कोई भी like if I try to take any subarray of size 2, let's take this subarray of size 2 and increase it by one more length, it's not going to change anything. Why? Because that pair having GCD equal to 1 will still be there in it. When is the subarray from I to J valid? Subarray from I to J is valid if there is any two indices in that subarray L, L plus 1 such that their GCD is 1. तो अगर तुमने हर दो एडजेसेंट एलिमेंट ही 1 करके रखे तो हर सब एरे में वो आएगा ही ना घूम फिर के. So you don't need to consider any other sub arrays of size greater than 2. Everyone write yes sir, yes sir, yes sir in the pro group if you understood, and if you did not understand please ask me. Okay, मेरे कहने का मतलब क्या था कि the trick if you solve for all subarrays of size equal to 2, then you are done for k equal to 2, because all other subarrays of size greater than 2 are automatically solved. Why are they automatically solved? Because when you solve the quotient for k equal to 2, it is confirmed. When you solve the question for each consecutive pair, it is confirmed that for each index I, GCD of bi comma bi plus 1 is equal to 1. Henceforth, all bigger subarrays will surely have at least one consecutive pair in them whose GCD is 1. Hence, they are good subarrays. Wow, nice. So, did everyone understand these things, guys? Clear now? Okay, so I'm just checking one last time if everyone understood this thing. Okay, write in your given groups also. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Great job. Nice. Okay, fine. Good. Great job. Nice. So, you know the solution for k equal to 2. For k equal to 2, what you are gonna do? So guys, I will be giving you one more minute. This time I will be making like you have to solve for k equal to 2. The trick is what? For k equal to 2, what you have to do? Only solve for subarrays of size 2. If you are able to solve for size 2, the other problems have disappeared. If I give you k equal to 3, तो क्या करोगे? Only solve for all subarrays of size 3. If you are able to solve for size 3, then it automatically solves for size 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, for k equal to 2, only solve for all the subarrays of size 2 means the adjacent pairs. So, this is the number 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Guys, make the circle, create the answer and send the pic in the group. Congratulations, all the best. Okay, so I'm just checking the answers of my students. You need to okay. No, you guys need to do the diagram for it. So diagram for it is what? Diagram is like 5 to 6 and then 6 to 8 and then 8 to 9 and then 9 to 10, right? And then again 10 to 5. Great job, nice. And whoever is not following this properly, make sure later on you watch the recording. Because if you are solving it for k equal to 2 का मतलब मालूम है क्या है? नहीं पता तो इंग्लिश में पढ़ लो क्या लिखा था. k equal to 2 का मतलब यहां पर क्या लिखा था? You need to check all the sub-arrays of size greater than equal to 2. बट सब एक साथ नहीं कर सकते ना, तो पहले दो साइज के सब एरेज को सॉल्व किया, और जब दो साइज के सब एरेज को सॉल्व किया तो अपने आप सब बड़े साइज के अपने आप सॉल्व हो गए. तो दिख रहा है मुझे आपके सामने अपने आप सॉल्व हो गए. क्यों सॉल्व हो गए बड़े साइज के? अगर ये एक सब एरे है आई से जे, ठीक है, इसके अंदर कोई भी दो एलिमेंट पकड़ लो, इंडेक्स एल पे और l+1 पे, इन दोनों का जीसीडी मैंने 1 कर दिया. इन दोनों का जीसीडी मैंने क्या कर दिया? 1 कर दिया. k इक्वल टू 2 का काम चल रहा था और इन दोनों का जीसीडी मैंने 1 कर दिया, क्योंकि दो साइज का सब एरे, इनका जीसीडी मैंने 1 कर दिया. अरे तो फिर ये बड़ा सब एरे भी तो वैलिड हो गया ना. क्यों वैलिड हो गया? बड़ा सब एरे तब वैलिड होता है जब उसके अंदर कोई भी एक एडजेसेंट पेयर हो जिसका जीसीडी 1 है. तो जब ये छोटा वाला 1 हो गया है, तो जो भी बड़े सब एरेज होंगे जो इसके ऊपर बनेंगे, उनका भी के अंदर भी तो एक पेयर एग्जिस्ट करेगा ना. Is this not common sense? I to j sub array is valid not if the GCD of I to j is 1. No. I to j is valid if there is at least one consecutive pair in I to j somewhere such that its GCD is 1. तुमने ऑलरेडी कंसेक्यूटिव पेयर को 1 कर रखा है जीसीडी, तो I to j के अंदर तो वो होगा ही ना. कॉमन सेंस. थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाना होता है. एनीवेज, सो नाउ लेट्स गो बैक. Okay, so if I go back, yeah, in this question, you know that it is k equal to 2, right? So basically now, guys, now I will not repeat the old logic again. I have explained it many times. React with love emoji if everyone is fine with me not repeating the old logic again. अब मैं डायरेक्ट अज्यूम करूंगा कि k equal to 2 का मतलब क्या बोल रहा हूं मैं? I am only considering the sub arrays of size 2. ये कोई मत बोलना कि सर why are you not considering the sub arrays of size greater than 2. मैंने 10 बार समझा दिया है. You only need to solve for the size for the sub arrays of size 2, and for k equal to 3 you only need to solve for the sub arrays of size 3. So for k equal to 2, what you are going to do, baby, is this. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. So I will insert a 1 here. So 10 to 1 GCD 1, 1 to 5 1, 6 to 1 1, 1 to 8 1. Wow! Solved it. Now guys, what to do for bigger case? That is interesting, right? This is what you need to think. If you are able to think for bigger case, then your job is done. K equal to 3 means only consider the subarrays of size greater than equal to 3. But you know my trick now? Just try to solve it for all the subarrays of size 3. If in each subarray of size 3, there is at least one pair, there is at least one consecutive pair L, L+1 whose GCD is 1, then it is guaranteed that it will be the size 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 size subarrays will also have their at least one pair in them whose GCD is 1, because all the subarrays of size 3 of the circle are having their GCD 1 property in them. अगर कोई एरे तुमको दे दे, ठीक है, और बोल दे कि भाई साहब ये एरे में ना हर 3 साइज के सब एरे का जीसीडी 1 आ रहा है, जीसीडी 1 आ रहा है, जीसीडी नहीं, या फिर तो तुम कह सकते हो इनके अंदर एटलीस्ट हर 3 साइज के सब एरे में एटलीस्ट एक पेयर है जिसका जीसीडी 1 है, हर 3 साइज के सब एरे में एटलीस्ट एक पेयर है जिनका जीसीडी 1 है. जो मैंने ऐसा डायग्राम बना के रखा है ना, ये वाला भी अगर तुम ले लो, this means that for these two numbers the GCD is 1. Okay, so see here also the GCD is 1. Then this subarray also, if you consider there is one bond there, this also if you consider there is one bond there, and like this you can consider. So geometrically, if for all the subarrays of size 3 in the circular fashion, when you create the circular array, if a consecutive pair of GCD is 1 equal to 1 is existing in all the subarrays of size 3, then it will obviously exist in all the subarrays of size 4. ये तो यही बात हो गई कि तुमने शादी की, तुम्हारे बच्चे हो गए और तुम 3 BHK में रहने लग गए. कितने BHK में रहने लग गए? 3 BHK में. एटलीस्ट इतने में तो रहोगे. कुमार के स्टूडेंट हो, कम से कम 80 LPA क्रैक किया ही होगा 2-3-4 साल बाद, 60 to 80 LPA. तुम 3 BHK में रहने लग गए. सब एरेज ऑफ साइज 3. अब तुम पूछ रहे हो कि सर अगर 4 BHK का घर होता तो क्या मैं उसके अंदर जाके रह नहीं सकता था? पैसों की बात इग्नोर करो, क्या उसके अंदर जाके नहीं रह सकता था? हाँ, उसके अंदर भी रह सकते थे. तुमको मिनिमम 3 BHK की जरूरत थी. एक बच्चे के लिए रूम, एक बीवी के लिए, सॉरी बीवी के साथ तो सेम रूम, और जो भी है 3 BHK तुम्हारा मिनिमम जरूरत था. ठीक है. अब अगर उसके ऊपर कोई बड़ा रूम दे दे तो ना तो नहीं बोलोगे ना 4 BHK भी चलेगा, 5 BHK भी चलेगा, 6 BHK भी चलेगा, बस 2 BHK नहीं चलेगा तुमको. So when k equal to 3 is given, you are just satisfying all the subarrays of size 3. By satisfying all the subarrays of size 3, automatically all the bigger subarrays of size 4, 5, 6 till n are getting satisfied. The crux of the problem is, whatever k is given, only focus on the subarrays of that size only, to make the life easy for you. I know this observation is difficult for some people, but I will not lie. When I saw this came in my head just in 1 minute. I did all this. Okay. Anyways, it should take 1 minute for you also. ज्यादा सोचने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. अब ध्यान से सुनो मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ. ठीक है. Thank you. So guys, how will we solve for k equal to 3? अब आएगा मजा. अब ध्यान से सुनना, ज्यादा दिमाग मत लगाना, बस सुनना, काम बन जाएगा. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 4 k equal to 3. Don't solve the question, just make this and tell me where are the problems. Wherever there is a problem, we will do it with green color. Wherever there is a problem, we will do it with green color, guys. Wherever there is a problem, we will do it with green color. We can do it. You're Kumar K student. So, where is the problem? Problem is here, sir. See, I'm making it with green color, sir. Sir, this chain, I'm making a chain of problem, chain of problem. Chain of problem. Can you see the brilliancy of the solution? You just need to make the chain of the problem. So 2 to 4 is a problem. Sir, 4 to 6 is also a problem, sir. Sir, 6 to 8 is also a problem, sir. Sir, 8 to 10 is also a problem, sir. Sir, 10 to 12 is also a problem, sir. Sir, 12 to 14 is also a problem, sir. Sir, 14 to 7, no problem, sir. Wait. प्रॉब्लम है क्या इसमें? शायद से है ना. एक काम करते इसको, लेट्स मेक इट 17. So 14 to 17 no problem, GCD 1. 17 9 no problem. 9 2 no problem. Here the GCD is 1, so no problem. The problem is in the chain 2 4 6 8 10 12 14. So guys, the problem chain looks like this: 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 14. I know no one will teach you like this brilliantly for DSA OECP in the whole country. I know that. So focus here. This is the problem. Everyone make the problem chain and send its pic in the DSA Pro group. तुमको ऐसा विजुअलाइज करना आना चाहिए कि सर इन बॉन्ड्स में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, जिसमें प्रॉब्लम है मैंने उसका ग्रीन ग्रीन कलर कर दिया, और इस सर्कल में से उस चेन को बाहर उखाड़ के फेंक के लिखो यहां पर कि बस इसी चेन में प्रॉब्लम है. यही एक लीनियर चेन है जिसमें प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. 2 से 4, 4 से 6, 6 से 8, 8 से 10, 12 से 14. अगर k इक्वल टू 2 होता ना तो बहुत इजी था तुम्हारे लिए. तुम क्या करते, हर चेन में 1 घुसेड़ देते, राइट? If it was k equal to 2, you would just put 1, 1, 1, 1 in all the chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be the answer. Guys, everyone write in the Google chat now, in the pro group. If k equal to 2, answer is 6. In this question only, अगर k 2 होता ना, k 2 होता ना तो हर बॉन्ड को ब्रेक करना पड़ता है, पता है ना? पता ही होगा तुमको, कुमार के स्टूडेंट हो तुम. k अगर 2 होता तो काम बन जाता 6 में, 6 बॉन्ड ब्रेक करने पड़े. If k equal to 2, answer is 6. Write this in your pro group till I reveal you the solution. I want everyone to write that if k equal to 2, answer is 6. Okay, good. गाइज ये अगर दिमाग में डीपली नहीं गया तो फंस जाओगे. हाँ, पहले इसका डायग्राम बना दो. तुमको दिख रहा है ना, प्रॉब्लम वाला चेन ग्रीन कलर का है. सो द प्रॉब्लमेटिक चेन is having 6 bonds. So if k equal to 2, you need to break the 6 bonds. Okay. But what to do if k equal to 3? Now think. K equal to 3 means you just need to make sure that in the first 3 numbers, only 1 bond needs to be broken. Guys, इसका मतलब समझ रहे हो? अगर शुद्ध हिंदी भाषा में बोलूं कि अगर तुम सारे के सारे सब एरेज ऑफ साइज 3 कंसीडर करोगे ना, हर एक में सिर्फ एक ही बॉन्ड ब्रेक करने का जरूरत है. 2 बॉन्ड ब्रेक करने की जरूरत नहीं है. बॉन्ड ब्रेक यानी उसके बीच में 1, एक ही बॉन्ड में 1 घुसाने की जरूरत है. क्यों? मैं बताता हूं. ये पहला सब एरे दिख रहा है साइज 3 का. अगर तुम ये वाले बॉन्ड में 1 घुसाओगे तो भी वैलिड हो जाएगा. क्यों वैलिड हो जाएगा? 4 से 1 जीसीडी 1, 1 से 6 जीसीडी 1. अरे 2 बार 1 आ गया, बस हो गया. एक बार भी 1 आ जाए ना कहीं जीसीडी इन तीनों में तो भी काम बन जाता है. भले ही 2, 4 का जीसीडी 1 नहीं है तो भी काम बन जाता है. तो मेरे बात का मतलब समझे? What I am trying to say is that in this problem, when you are solving for k equal to 3 now, you want to make at least one pair have GCD equal to 1 in 2, 4, 6. So guys, everyone use your brain and tell me greedily, which bond will you break? 2 से 4 का बॉन्ड ब्रेक करोगे, 4 से 6 का ब्रेक करोगे कि दोनों को ब्रेक करोगे? तुमको सबसे कम से कम बॉन्ड ब्रेक करने अपने काम चलाने के लिए. तो देखते हैं मेरे बच्चों का दिमाग और IQ कितना है. We will solve for all sub arrays of size 3, but first let me consider the first sub array of size 3, which is 2, 4, 6. प्रॉब्लम 2, 4, 6 में है. तो 2, 4, 6 का कौन सा बॉन्ड ब्रेक करूं मैं? 2 से 4 वाला बॉन्ड ब्रेक करके 1 घुसेड़ू वहां, कि 4 से 6 वाला ब्रेक करूं, कि दोनों ही ब्रेक कर दूं? यूज योर ब्रेन हर्षित एंड राइट द आंसर. कौन सा बॉन्ड ब्रेक किया जाए? करेक्ट नागा जी, 4 to 6 का बॉन्ड ब्रेक करना है. कोई मुझे बता सकता है why did we break 4 to 6 bond and not 2 to 4 bond? To save space. अगर तुम ये बॉन्ड को इधर अभी ब्रेक कर दोगे तो ज्यादा हो जाएंगे ना. कम बॉन्ड ब्रेक करना है तो वर्स्ट केस जस्ट ब्रेक द लास्ट बॉन्ड विच यू नीड टू ब्रेक हियर. लास्ट वाला बॉन्ड ब्रेक कर दिया. So you break this bond and guys now follow the same pattern, alternate pattern. एक को माफ करो, break this bond. एक को माफ करो, break this bond. Guys, if you just break 3 bonds, the problem is solved for k equal to 3. Why? Let's assume that I have broken these bonds in alternate fashion and I have introduced one in the middle. Now what will happen? You can consider all the subarrays of size 3. See what's happening. Is there a GCD equal to 1? Yes, sir. The arrow is there? Yes, sir. Means there is a GCD equal to 1. Is there a GCD equal to 1 in 4, 6, 8? Yes, sir. Because there is a arrow here. अब जैसे ही एरो से बाहर आऊंगा तब तक देखो दूसरा एरो आ चुका है. वाओ, we are correctly distributing the breaking of bonds in the chain of length 6. Can anyone guess the formula? The length of the problematic chain was 6. Length of the problematic chain is 6 and K is 3. K is 3. K is 3. K is what? 3. If K is 3, मतलब हर 3 नंबर में कितने बॉन्ड होते हैं? 2 बॉन्ड होते हैं. 6/2 is the formula for each problematic chain. So whenever you get a problematic chain, all you have to do is 6 by k minus 1. Problem solved. If it was k equal to 2, it is still working. See, there were 6 bonds here na. 6/2 minus 1. 6/1. Guys, react with love emojis if you love this solution. The solution was so easy in front of your eyes that whatever is the problematic chain, first extract it out. Now calculate the length of that chain. अब अगर k equal to 2 बोला है मतलब हर बॉन्ड से दिक्कत है तो सीधे 1 से डिवाइड मार दो. k equal to 3 बोला है मतलब हर 2 बॉन्ड में से एक बॉन्ड को उठाना पड़ेगा भाई, ताकि हर सबेरे ऑफ साइज 3 सेटिस्फाई हो जाए. k equal to 4 बोला है मतलब अगर यही क्वेश्चन अगर k equal हर्षित एंड नागा solve the same question for k equal to 4. 2 4 6 8 10 12 14. 2 4 6 like 6 8 10 12 16 or 14, let's say like this, and let's say k equal to 4. This is the problematic chain. You need to resolve this problematic chain. What will you do? 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. Okay. Did I wrong? अच्छा मैंने कुछ गलत लिख दिया क्या उसमें? 1 2 3 4 5 6. हाँ, चेन का लेंथ तो 6 ही है. So the length of the chain is 6. I want all the subarrays of size 4 to be happy. So what will I do? 1 2 3 4. In a subarray of size 4, there are 3 bonds. Means in every 3 bond, I need to break 1 bond. This one, then after 2, again this one. So the answer is 6 by 4 minus 1, which is 6 by 3, which is 2. You need to break only 6 8 bond and 12 16 bond. And then all the subarrays of size 4, if you consider, they will always have this one big arrow, which is the bond which you broke. बॉन्ड ब्रेकिंग का मतलब समझते हो ना? बॉन्ड ब्रेक किया मतलब इसके बीच में 1 लाया था. I know you have not seen such brilliant problems elsewhere. So guys, what is the solution of the problem? Everyone tell me now. Start telling me in the Google chat. No, not in the Google chat. Just let me check in the pro group if you guys understand that you just have to calculate the length of the problematic bond. Everyone write yes sir in all the pro groups, so it is confirmed that everyone understood that. You just have to solve all the problematic chains. That's it. The जो chain के GCD already 1 है उनमें क्यों उंगली कर रहे हो? जिनमें नंबर नहीं है वहां पर देखेंगे ना. समझे बात को? So guys, I will now give you a question. Everyone write yes sir, write brilliant sir, great sir, सब लिखो ऐसे emoji के साथ. Okay, now. So guys, what is the final solution? Final solution is, output here is 2. Put 1 like in this case. So the solution basically is, for the given circle, calculate the size of all problematic chains, of all chains whose adjacent values have GCD greater than 1. Okay. Answer is equal to what? Sum is equal to sum plus L by K minus 1. So guys, like if I give you any big circle, what will you do? This is the final thing. Session is going to, first part is going to end in 5 minutes now. Ram Ram. So guys, react with emojis if you all are ready. This is the final question I ask you, you answer it and you're done. You get 85 lakh rupees in the bank account. You know, CTC is 85 LPA, that's why. So after tax cutting it will be much lesser, but let's ignore that now. So guys, this is the question, solve it if you are a true Kumar K student. Okay, K equal to 3. Okay sir. K equal to 3, so 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 10. Draw this quickly, and if you cannot draw, just tell me the answer. But at least tell me how the answer you are getting. First guys, for K equal to 3, tell me which are the problematic chains. The chains which are having GCD greater than 2. So GCD greater than 1. This is a problematic chain, red color. This is a problematic chain. Problematic chain. Problematic chain. Problematic chain. Their GCD is greater than 1. This is a fine chain, fine chain, fine chain. This is again a problematic chain. Okay. So one chain is there 12 to 10, which is a problematic chain, right? Its length is 1. Another chain which we have is what? The 2 to 2 chain. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The length is 5. What will be the answer? How will you, first you will solve this chain. The solution for this chain is 5 by k minus 1. And solution for this chain is what? 1 by k minus 1. So guys, 1 by 2, 0. 5 by 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2. You only need 2 bonds here. You will put 1 bond here and you will put 1 bond here. And now you can consider all the subarrays of size 3, but there will be no problem. There will always be 1 bond which is having GCD 1. You can see it, you can feel it. Always respect your mother and father. Always listen to them. And here also the GCD is 1. So the problem is never coming. But guys, can anyone imagine and tell me why did our formula correct work for this also? 1 by 2, 0. मतलब यहाँ पर कोई बॉन्ड डालने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Can anyone tell me in the WhatsApp group? 12 से 10 में एक दिक्कत थी तो भी इसको बिना रिजॉल्व किए काम कैसे चल गया? Take any sub array of size 3. See, even if this GCD is not 2, अरे बाजू वाले का तो GCD 1 आ रहा है ना, 5 to 12. Done. GCD 1 you got. Even if this GCD is 2, but if you take this sub array of size 3, ये वाला GCD तो 1 आ रहा है ना, तो formula is correct. For k equal to 3, अगर सिर्फ 1 लेंथ का चेन आ रहा है ना, तो ये हमारा कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ सकता, क्योंकि इसके आजू बाजू वालों का GCD 1 आ रहा है. तो कोई भी सब एरे लोगे साइज 3 का आजू बाजू का, तो वो इसको आराम से हरा देंगे. दिक्कत तब होगी जब कम से कम दो रेड एक साथ जुड़े हो. The problem can only happen if 2 red chains are directly joined to each other. Clear? So the solution, guys, is what? You calculate the by brute, like you just go through, create the chains using an array. You can just run a simple for loop for that implementation problem. You can try for each chain, calculate its length, do L by K, L by K, L by K, and just add it up. Just add it up. And guys, for K equal to 2, how much time it will take you to solve this problem? O of n time ना. कैसे O of n time लगेगा? जो भी चेन की लेंथ से, let's say the lengths are C1, C2, C3 like this, then what you will do? C1 by 2 plus C2 by 2 plus C3 by 2 plus like whatever the chain lengths you got. Okay. फिर again for K equal to 3, what you will do? Whatever the chain lengths for K equal to 2, you will divide by C1 by 1, C2 by 1, C3 by 1. And for K equal to 3, again you need to divide all those numbers by 2. This by 2, this by 2, like this. So guys, can anyone tell me for k equal to n, what will you do? You can just pre-calculate all the chains in one array, chain lengths on in the array. Like ये क्वेश्चन में तो दो ही चेन्स दिख रहे, हो सकते हैं ना हजारों करोड़ों चेन हो, तो हर चेन लेंथ के डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. For k equal to n, what is the solution? C1 by n minus 1, second chain length by n minus 2, third chain length by, sorry, first chain length by n minus 1, C2 by n minus 1, all by n minus 1. So guys, even after doing all this, it is n square time complexity. Why? क्यों n square है? Question is not just telling you to solve it for k equal to 2. No. The question is saying that answer a separate integer for each k from 2 to n. तो पता चल गया दो सेशन क्यों लग रहे हैं. इतना मेहनत करने के बाद भी आपको 85 लाख रुपीस नहीं मिलेगा, आपको टीएलई आने वाला है बेटा. दैट्स वाई दिस इज रूब्रिक ओए. इतना मेहनत करने के बाद भी क्या हुआ हमारे साथ, हमने सब कर लिया बट टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी एन स्क्वायर हो रहा है. ओके, क्यों एन स्क्वायर हो रहा है तुमको समझ आ ही गया है. कोई भी मैं तुमको सर्कल बना के दूं, ठीक है, ये बड़ा सा सर्कल है, तुम बोलोगे सर 5 चेन्स आर कमिंग, C1 सर, C2 सर, C3, C4, C5. So I will say put them in an array, right? So for k equal to 2, what you will do? You will run a for loop, right? From I equal to 1 till 5. And you will do what? Sum equal to sum plus C1 by k minus 1. In O of n time, you get the solution for k equal to 2. But again for k equal to 3, you need to run the same loop. From 1 to 5, sum equal to sum plus C1 by 3 minus 1. तो समझ रहे हो ना दिक्कत क्या है. हर k के लिए O of n बार बार, even if you have all these elements ना, one time you have to divide all of them by 2, then all of them by 3, then all of them by 4. Do not think that you can do the direct trick. बहुत लोग सोच रहे होंगे सर सबके सम को ऐड करके डिवाइड कर देते तो इजीली हो जाता ना. नहीं, वी आर डूइंग रफ डिवीजन, वी आर डूइंग रफ डिवीजन. ये नॉर्मल टाइप का डिवीजन नहीं है. अगर समझो ऑल द चेन्स आर लुकिंग लाइक दिस, 2, 5, 8, 15, तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, 2 by 2 प्लस 5 by 2 प्लस 8 by 2 प्लस 15 by 2. This is not same as 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 15 by 2. Why? Because here 2 by 2 1, 5 by 2 रियल में क्या होता है 2.5, बट हमारा कोडिंग में क्या करना है हमको, we don't have to break half bond, we just have to break the rough division. 2 by 5 2 only, not 2.5. 8 by 2 4, 15 by 2 2 7 14. तो हमारा सम क्या आ रहा है, 2 1 3 4 7 7 14 14. But if you do the original sum by 2, then 5 6 7 7 plus 8, 7 7 14 15 15 15 30 30 बटे 2 15. तुमसे ज्यादा स्पीड से मैथ्स मेरा हो जाता है. यहां से देखिए, just joking. Now 15, but actually it can be true. Okay, so 15 and then 14. So you can see, मजाक नहीं है कि सबका सम करके 2 से डिवाइड कर दोगे, नहीं, एक एक नंबर को अलग से 2 डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. इसलिए k इक्वल टू 2 के लिए अलग से सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा पूरा. फिर k इक्वल टू 3 के लिए फिर से यही एरे को लूप लगा के. Everyone react with love emoji if everything is clear to everyone, and they will never forget this solution in their whole life. So guys, in next session we are going to see how to optimize it. Once you see the optimization, you will be mind blown, and then the 85 lakh rupees are in your bank account. Take care, good night, love you all, Ram Ram. After cutting off taxes, obviously. Ram Ram. So hello guys, with the name of God, Ram Ram. Your task is to watch the yesterday's recording from here, okay? So the yesterday's recording is here, okay? And you can check it out. Yesterday's recording, okay? After you watch yesterday's recording, now I assume that you are watching this recording. So please watch it. If you are someone who did not watch anything, after this session, watch this also and watch the yesterday's one also, because both are interrelated. So guys, last time what was happening in the problem, do you guys remember? Do you have any remembrance of that? Well, we always start everything with the name of God, Ram Ram. This will also be added as one of the historical great sessions by Kumar Kesar. where Mukud Das and all other students were attending the class. See, Mukud Das names got famous in history. So now, guys, there was a big chain like this given to you, right? A big chain was given to you, right? Like a circular array was given to you of size n, right? And then you just try to find some relevant chains, right, whose GCD is greater than 1. So let's say this is a relevant chain, and then let's say this is a relevant chain, okay? Then you say that, okay, these two are, let's say, the relevant chains. Then what happens? You extract the chains from here, and the chains, they look like 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and this looks like 7 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 4. Let's say only these chains are the chains we need to explore. Other chains are not needed. Other consecutive pairs have the GCD as 1 beta. Only these chains needs to be satisfied. Now what will you do? Will you sit and cry, beta? No. No, 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 no. What you will do is you will store the length of this chain in a new array. Length of this chain is 3. Length of this chain is 4. Now you have the new array 3 comma 4, and what you have to calculate as per the previous question, you have to calculate 3 by 1 plus 4 by 1, and then this is the first answer, answer 1. The second answer will be 3 by 2 plus 4 by 2. Now you might be thinking, sir, is 3 by 2 1.5? No, rough division you have to do. 3 by 2 is considered as 1. That's why you cannot do the trick of adding both the numbers and dividing by 2. No. Each number you need to divide by 2 separately. Because 3 by 2 is 1 and 4 by 2 is 2. So 2 plus 1 is what? 3. So the second answer is 3, and here 3 by 1 plus 4 by 7 is the first answer. You have to print 7 also, you have to print 3 also. If you try to do it directly like this, 3 plus 4 by 2, then it will become wrong in programming. It will become 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is 3.5. No, we want the answer as 3. So you need to divide the each number directly because this is rough division happening. 3 by 2 1.5 होता है, but हम लोग decimal को नहीं ले रहे हैं. That's the meaning of the question. You cannot take decimal. You have to divide directly because you know now. You need to put only those many obstacles to make sure that the problematic chain start working, baby, bro. Uh, so that the problematic chain start working, bro. Okay. So hopefully you are enjoying a lot. Yeah. So some person's name is Vijay Malya. He has commented on my YouTube video that big fan, sir. So thank you, Vijay Malya student. Great job. You are also becoming my fan. So you also understand deep studying DSA is so important for getting more money, right? Great job. Learn from him. Going back to the question, well, what I mean to say is that, yeah. So, guys, the final question is what? Whatever new array which you will make now, let's say this is an array of size m, okay? This is an array of size m. Or let's say size p. Pikachu, and this array is C. First chain 1 length, chain 2 length, chain 3 length, chain 4 length, chain 5 length, chain 6 length. You have to calculate what? You have to calculate C1 by 1 plus C2 by 1 plus till C6 by 1. This is your first answer. The second answer will be what? All the numbers divided by 2. This is the second answer. Then C1 by 3 plus C2 by 3 plus till C6 by 3. This is the third answer. Like this, guys, till the end, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to divide till 5. Huh? You have to divide till 5. So C1 by 5 plus C2 by 5 plus C3 by 5 till C6 by 5. This is called as answer 5. Answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 5. You have to print answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 5. Guys, everyone start writing in your DSC group. What will be answer 4 for this C array? You guys know what I'm asking. So I'm checking the WhatsApp. Start telling me what will be answer 4 for this chain array where C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6 are the size of the chains which you have put in your C array. So let's see what the Kumar K students are writing. So guys, is there anyone who can show the power and tell me that what is answer 4 for this? Answer 4 is very easy. C1 by 4 plus C2 by 4 plus start writing. You can do it. Plus C3 by 4 plus April batch is so smart. They did it just immediately. So guys, it is simple, right? You can calculate each answer in O of n time, right? This you can, like, if I use the blue color, this you can calculate in O of n time. Each answer you need O of n time to calculate. And if this is, let's say, n, then each answer you calculate in O of n time, and there are n, you are calculating answer 1. You are calculating answer 1 O of n time. Like this, you are calculating till answer 5. It also takes O of n time. So these are what? These are n minus 1 answers. So n minus 1 into n, total time complexity, total number of operations. N minus 1 multiplied by n, which is equal to O of n square solution, guys. Everyone write yes sir in the group if these things are clear to them, that this is the n square solution, and hopefully no one has any doubt. React with love emoji also, guys. Kisko koi doubt nahi hai, right? Now, guys, when we go towards its optimization, the first observation is what? Ram Ram. Learn to enjoy life. You are not enjoying. तुमको बस वही टाइप के मजे आते हैं. Anyways, going back to the session. रो मत. I will teach you other type of enjoyment also. First observation is that in this C array, you know this C array, right? You know this C array, right? C1, C2, C3, CP. Each Ci will always be less than equal to n. N was the original size of the array given to you in the question. उस array के तुमने chains बनाए. Can anyone write and tell me why all the chain sizes will be less than equal to n? देखते हैं किसमें कितना दम. Ram Ram. So what I mean to say is that if I give you a big circular array of size n equal to 10, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you will just make out chains out of this, right? You have to make out chains out of these things, right? I am asking, if you create chains out of these, their size will be less than equal to n only ना. अरे जब पूरा सर्कल 10 साइज का है तो इसकी चेन तो इससे छोटे साइज की होगी ना. लेट्स से दिस इज योर चेन. लेट्स से दिस इज योर चेन. इनका साइज 10 या 10 से छोटा होगा. ये तो कॉमन सेंस है. So what common sense which I'm trying to instill in you, beta, is that whatever the chains you get in your life, whatever the chains you get, their size will be less than equal to n. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I know आपको बहुत ज्यादा डर लगता है, but trust me. And yeah, remember the corner case, huh? This corner case, I want the students to deal with it themselves. Like if the size of C array, if C's dot size is 1, and the only element is equal to n, then you need to be careful. पूरा chain circular बन जाएगा उस case में. But that is not going to happen in most cases. Okay, that is just a special case. In general case, there will be two or more than two chains. Then what will you do? Each chain size will be less than equal to n because chain is coming from a big circular chain of size n. सर्कल ही n साइज का है तो उसके अंदर की चेन उससे छोटे साइज की होगी ना. समझे बात को? Hopefully everyone got this and they are clear with this, right? Question link Manthan was sent multiple times. It is there in the pro group description also because this is just the continuation of the next question. Okay. Sub array length will always be the less than the main array length. Okay. So you know one thing. Guys, what one thing do you know? Can anyone tell me? You know that each element in this will be less than equal to n. Even though there are only p elements in the chain array. Okay. Now guys, the brute force solution is O of n square. See what I am doing, guys. I am creating an array, U array. From index 1 to index n, all the elements will be 0. All the elements will be 0. You know the n square solution, right? I'm not talking about that. I am saying कि एक दूसरा array create करते हैं बेटा. So let's say the C is like this, okay? And let's say n is 10 and C is like this. 2, 5, 8, 8, 3, 1. Everyone react with heart emojis if they can feel that this is the C array, okay? And each number in the C array is less than equal to n, okay? So now I am creating a B array, which is nothing but the frequency array. B of 1 will tell how many times 1 is coming in the C array. Let's cancel these elements. B of 1 will be what? 1 is coming how many times? 1 is coming 2 times. So B of 1 is 2. 2 is coming how many times? Like I taught you this in the hashing course, right? 2 is coming here. 2 is coming here. 2 is coming 2 times. Guys, everyone in the WhatsApp group start writing. And in this, start writing the B array contents. बताओ B array की values क्या होगी? B of 1 is 2. B of 2 is 2. What will be B of 3? I've opened this. Guys, write in the Google chat. What will be B of 3? What will be B of 3? 1. Correct. Why? Because 3 is coming only one time in array. Can anyone tell me what will be B of 4? 4 इस एरे में कितनी बार आ रहा है? सर 4 तो आ ही नहीं रहा है सर. हाँ सही बात बोला बेटा आपने. 4 is coming 0 time, 5 is coming 1 time, 6 0, 7 0, 8 coming 2 time, 9 coming 0 time, 10 coming 0 time. Everyone react with love emoji in the meeting if they think they can create the B array themselves. Start writing the code. क्या करना है? कुछ नहीं करना है. B array is nothing but a hash map. Hash map array it is. You travel the C array and you will do B of C of I plus plus. Hopefully you know this thing if you are in the pro batch session. CI के जो भी एलिमेंट्स है उनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी बी एरे में डाल दी और बी को एन साइज का डिक्लेयर किया बिकॉज आई नो each element of the C array will be less than equal to n. This was taught in the starting of the hashing sessions. सोचो, जो मेरा बच्चा इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर रहा होगा उसको क्या याद आएगा? उसको याद आएगा कि अभी 85 लाख का क्वेश्चन कर रहा है. उसको याद आएगा कि ये लॉजिक तो वो वाला यूज हो रहा है जब उसको बचपन में पढ़ाया गया था, जब वो पैदा हुआ था, जब वो कुमार के सर के नए डीएसए कोर्स में आया था. That logic is being used in this hardest question. So congratulations for studying that. Always stick to your basics and roots. So guys, you have made your B array, right? You have made your B array and you are enjoying your B array, right? I am also enjoying the B array. But ये बना के हमको क्या मिला? वो तो किसने भी पूछा ही नहीं. You have to click on the YouTube video to get the link. Anyways, सोनम नाम पढ़कर ही मुझको डर लग जाता है. YouTube पे वीडियोस ही ऐसी ही चल रही है. Anyways, now, guys, हंसने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, hopefully there is no girl student Sonam in this meeting, right? Yeah, not there. So we can say whatever you want. Yeah, good. So Suraj Singh, I want you to use your brain and tell me, Suraj Singh, that U of I is telling you what? U of I is telling you what? Frequency. U of I tells frequency of I in C. Okay, you know that. Let's try to calculate the answer 1. What will be answer 1, guys? Answer 1 is pretty damn easy, right? It is just let me think. Answer 1 क्या होगा? Each number you had to divide by 1, right? So uh, just let me think. Okay. अब मुझे पता चला है कि ये क्वेश्चन तो हार्ड था. मैं हवे हवे में ही कराने लग गया. अब मुझे खुद को आंसर सोचना पड़ रहा है, तो थोड़ा सा रुक जाइए. गलती हो चुका है. So mistake has been done by Kumar K sir. He has realized that this question is little difficult. He also don't know the answer. So let me think of the answer, guys. So what will be answer of 1, guys? Think about it. मैं भी सोच ही रहा हूं. Answer of 1 will be 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 8 plus plus. तो इसको B array में कैसे represent करेंगे? B of 1 multiplied by 1 plus B of 2 multiplied by 2 plus B of 3 multiplied by 3. ये होगा. समझ गए? Guys, what will be the answer for this? The number 1 is coming how many times multiplied by its frequency, plus number 2 is coming how many times multiplied by its frequency, plus number n is coming how many times multiply by its frequency. This is number n and it's coming bn time. Bn can be 0 also. So guys, everyone, right now I am just showing you a different way of representing answer 1. Answer 1 is b1 into 1 plus b2 into 2 plus b3 into 3 till bn into n. क्या किसको समझ आया ये इसका मतलब क्या है? अरे मतलब यही हुआ ना. यहाँ पर क्या लिखूंगा? 1 2 बार आ रहा है तो लिख दिया 1 into 2 प्लस 2 2 बार आ रहा है 2 into 2 प्लस 3 एक बार आ रहा है 3 into 1 प्लस 4 into 0 प्लस 5 into 1 plus 8 into 2, and this thing is nothing but the same as the sum of all these elements. देखो ना, 2 इधर 2 बार आ रहा था तो 2 into 2 लिखा है. 1 यहाँ पर 2 बार था 1 into 2 लिखा है. 8 2 बार 8 into 2 लिखा है. अरे सब डन है. If we divide every number by 1, it is nothing but the sum of the array. Na sum of the array can also be represented as sum of the array C can also be represented as 1 into b1 plus 2 into b2 plus 3 into b3 till n into bn. Everyone write yes sir if this difficult concept is clear in their brain. Write yes sir in the Google chat if this another way of representing is clear. Why am I doing that? You will understand it now. Yes, Gaurav. सर कोडिंग का जलवा तो क्या सर, गर्ल्स आपका कोडिंग देख के आपको अप्रोच करती थी क्या सर? No, in my college, it is a tier 4 college. Na? That time, the mindset was that only that guy is likable who has a good CGPA. So I had zero value in college for the full 4 years. No one valued me, and not just girls. I'm talking about the teacher and friend also. No one valued me. Okay, except one to two people. So no one values. No one values. Anyways, ha. But I'm not telling about my off-campus stuff, right? Not just about jobs, other things also. In off-campus, it's very valuable, so you can understand. Now, going back to the question, the people who understand will understand. So B1 into 1 plus B2 into 2 plus till Bn into n. Now what to do? आंसर 2. इसका आंसर कौन दे पाएगा? गाइस आंसर 2. आंसर 2 थोड़ा सा दिक्कत होगा, थोड़ा पेट में भी दर्द हो सकता है, ठीक है? सो आई विल टेल यू व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. इन आंसर 2 ना, you want the answer if all the numbers are divided by 2. अभी ये कोई हलवा नहीं है, ध्यान रखना, ठीक है? So guys, how to explain you this thing? कैसे बताओ बच्चों को? जब कोई whenever you're dividing the numbers by 2, now what happens if you divide 1 by 2? It becomes 0. You divide 2 by 2, it becomes 1. You divide 3 by 2, it becomes 1. You divide 4 by 2, it becomes 2. You divide 5 by 2, it becomes 2. Everyone react with emojis if they can see the pattern of direct division by 2. When you do direct division by 2, after every two numbers the answer changes. See, initially answer was 0. For next two numbers the answer is 1. For next two numbers the answer 2. अरे फीलिंग आ रही है कि नहीं आ रही है? लड़कियों के लिए नहीं, क्वेश्चन के लिए. फॉर गर्ल्स एनीवन कैन गेट द फीलिंग एंड फॉर योर क्रश एंड द बॉय, बट नो वन कैन गेट फीलिंग फॉर द क्वेश्चन. मेरे कहने का मतलब ये है कि जब आप कोई भी नंबर को 2 से डिवाइड कर रहे हो ना, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 1 1 2 3 4 5. इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू डिवाइड दैट नंबर बाय 2, बेटा जी, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? इनिशियली आंसर इज 0 फॉर सम टाइम, राइट? फॉर सम टाइम. एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस? Then sir, every two numbers the answer is same. Like here the answer is 1, here the answer is 2, and it's like that, like that, like that. So if this is my B array, okay, let's say in original C array it was like this, guys. Okay, like 1 was coming 2 times, 2 was coming 1 time, and 3 was coming 3 times. Then what would have happened? Like, I hope you can feel that this could have been categorized, right? These ones would be giving their answers as 0, and these 2s and 3s would be giving their answer as 1. Why? अरे ये दोनों 1 को 2 से डिवाइड करोगे, दोनों 0 ही आंसर देंगे ना. और ये 2 और 3 जो भी दिख रहे हैं, इनको 2 से डिवाइड करोगे तो एक ही आंसर आएगा ना. दिस कैन बी रिटन एज B1, which is nothing but the frequency of 1. कितने 1 है? 2 1 है. B1 इंटू 0. 0 से क्यों मल्टीप्लाई किया सर? अरे क्योंकि इनको 2 से डिवाइड करते तो 0 आंसर आता है, मुझे पता है, इसलिए B1 इंटू 0 प्लस whatever is the frequency of 2 and 3, B2 plus B3, whatever is the frequency of number 2 and number 3, multiplied by 1. Multiply by 1 क्यों किया? क्योंकि सर मुझे पता है 2 3 जितनी भी बार आ रहे, 4 बार आ रहे ना, इन सबका कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन 1 ही होगा. क्योंकि इसको 2 से डिवाइड करो 1, इसको 2 से 1 1 1, 4 into 1. React with love emojis if you have understood the concept of how to write it like this. तुमको पता है हर दो नंबर में ऐसा होने वाला है. So B1 into 0 plus B2 plus B3 into 1 plus, कोई बता सकता है नेक्स्ट टर्म क्या होगी? नेक्स्ट टर्म विल बी B4 प्लस B5. मतलब आपके ये ओरिजिनल एरे में 4 और 5 कितनी बार आ रहे हैं? 4 सर 4 बार आ रहा है, 5 5 बार आ रहा है, समझो ना, अज्यूम किया ऐसा. ये जितनी भी बार आ रहे हैं सब कितना कंट्रीब्यूट करेंगे सर? ये 4 और 5 सब 2 ही कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं. So B4 plus B3 into 2. Wow, we have found a very nice formula. Things are getting nice. You're getting closer towards 85 lakh rupees now. So now guys, for B answer 2, it is B1 into 0 plus B2 plus B3 multiplied by 1 plus B4 plus B5 multiplied by 2 and so on till you end it. Guys, do you understand that you are grouping all the elements of size 2? Do you understand that you are grouping all the elements of size 2 for answer 2? Everyone react with love emoji अगर दिमाग में clear है. For answer 2 in this B array, you are grouping the elements. You grouped 2 and 3. Then you grouped 4 and 5. Then you will group 6 and 7 till n. Okay, till n. n में हो सकते हैं 1 बचे 2 बचे, मेंटल कर लेना. Now guys, I want the answer like this is the B array, okay? B array tells me how many times this number is coming in the original C array. Can anyone tell me what will be answer 3? First of all, if the number is 1 by 3 gives you 0, 2 by 3 gives you 0, 3 by 3 gives you 1, 4 by 3 gives you 1, 5 by 3 gives you 1, 6 by 3 gives you 2, 7 by 3 gives you 2, 8 by 3 gives you 2, 9 by 3 gives you 3. So guys, you can see the pattern is first two numbers 0 and then again 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 blocks. So answer 3 will be what? B1 plus B2 multiplied by 0 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5 multiplied by 1 plus B6 plus B7 plus B8 multiplied by 2 plus I know तुमको बहुत मजा आ गया, मुझको भी आ रहा है. Done. Till the end you do it in the blocks of 3. Congratulations, you know the answer 3 also. सोच रहे होंगे कि एफिशिएंट कैसे हुआ, वो बाद में पता चलेगा, पहले क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कीजिए. So guys, I want you guys to just write B3. Jagadishwar, can you write the next expression of B3 also? Please write it now. Sorry, answer 3, which is B6 plus B7 plus B8 into what? Jagadishwar. And guys, hopefully this is clear to other people brain also who are in this session. आपके भी दिमाग में I hope कुछ घुस रहा है. It's going deep inside your head. I know. It's Suraj, can you please tell me the next term? It will be B6 plus B7 plus B8 into 2 and like this you do till the end of the array. Okay, this is common sense. I want the answer from you, not about the battery is about to die. That I also know, Suraj Singh. Thank you for the concern. Write the answer of the next term. तुमने लास्ट टाइम भी आंसर्स नहीं लिखे ग्रुप में, अभी नहीं लिखोगे तो अमेजॉन गूगल फिर कौन दूसरे लोग ही चला जाएंगे. लिखिए आंसर, लिखिए जल्दी. Anyways, so now guys, everyone react with any kind of emoji if they think they know this, they understood this. Now I will test your knowledge by like ये सब तो बच्चों वाला है, तुमको आना ही चाहिए. like क्या ही बोलूं इसमें. B1 plus like this pattern you have to follow. Okay, B1 plus B2 into 0 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5 multiplied by 1 plus B6 plus so this is it guys, and this solves the problem, right? So ये सब तो करना बहुत easy है. So what will be the time complexity to calculate the answer of 3? What is the time complexity for answer of 3? Can anyone tell me what will be the time complexity? People will think O of n. People will think what? Sir, O of n लगेगा ना sir? Normal people will think what? O of n. But this is not O of n actually. For answer 3, see, B array is given to you. This is the first block. Then you want the sum of this block. First block, second block. Then you want the sum of this block, na? Then you want the B6 plus B7 plus B8. Then you want what? The sum of this block, fourth block. Then you want the sum of the fifth block, right? Guys, what is the time complexity to get the sum of elements from 3 to 5? This is a standard hashing problem. Do you know how to find the sum of elements from 3 to 5? Do you need to travel from 3 to 5? Or can you just do the pre-computation of the prefix sum array? Tell me, what is the time complexity to just know the sum of elements from 3 to 5? क्या लगता है तुम लोग कितना टाइम लगेगा 3 से 5 का सम जानने में? O of 1, करेक्ट. हाउ इज इट O of 1? किसको ये बात पता है कि ऐसे ही नाटक कर रहे हो? पता है ना, कोई भी रेंज का सम हम एक झटके में निकाल सकते हैं. हैशिंग में पहले यही तो सिखाया था, रेंज क्वेरी ट्रिक. यस, सो दिस सम यू विल गेट इन व्हाट टाइम? O of 1 टाइम. So earlier your I was what? 3. You got this sum. Now your I will become what? 6. You got this sum. Your I will become this. Got this sum, then this. So guys, total I को कितना steps चलना पड़ा? N by 3. The total number of I movements is what? O of N by 3. Guys, tell me, to calculate answer 3, तुम्हारे I को कितने बार चलना पड़ा? सिर्फ N by 3 चलना पड़ा. क्यों? जब मेरा I 3 पे था ना, I quickly made a J. J is nothing but I plus 3 minus 1. And I got the sum of the numbers from I to J in O of 1. Then what I did? Then I did I equal to I plus 3. So I is again and again moving 3 steps ahead. So it's N by 3 operations only to calculate answer 3. Everyone tell me the total number of operations required to calculate answer 3. It is O of N by 3. O of N by 3. If you know how to do the prefix sum pre-computation, okay? सब लोग O of N by 3 लिखो. और किसको नहीं समझा कि N by 3 में कैसे हुआ है तो अभी पूछ लो, बाद में नहीं बता पाऊंगा. N by 3 में इसलिए हुआ है क्योंकि हम पूरा एरे ट्रेवल ही नहीं कर रहे. पहले मेरा I इधर है 1 पे, फिर मुझे पता ये तो फालतू है तो मैंने अपने I को 3 से ही चालू किया आंसर 3 के लिए. I 3 पे, फिर I 3 पे तो मैंने आंसर निकाल लिया O of 1 में. हाउ टू नो द O of 1 answer? Just need to know the sum from 3 to 5, right? You know this is the start point, this is the end point, will be length 3. Now my I jump from 3 to 6, then it jump from 6 to 9. It just jumps from the start point of each block. So total N by 3 movements only it have to go ahead now. Not traveling all the elements, only traveling 3, 6, 9, 12 like that. Clear? So guys, what do you think? What is the nice thing about this? What will be the time complexity for answer of 5 or answer of 4? You will be running the loops again and again, but what will be the time? This time it will be O of N by 5. Like this, you have to tell me, you have to do till answer of N minus 1, right? It will be O divided by O of N divided by N minus 1. So guys, now react with love emojis if you want to see the discussion of the final time complexity. Now guys, we come towards enlightenment phase, okay? Now you will see something very interesting. You know the C array, you know the B array, then you calculate the prefix array also. This thing I think you already know, you might have studied my course. All react with emojis again. इफ यू नो कि प्रीफिक्स एरे भी निकालना पड़ेगा, जो मैंने सेशन में एक्सप्लिसिटली नहीं बताया, तुमको पता होना चाहिए ना प्रीफिक्स एरे के बिना हर ब्लॉक का सम कैसे निकालोगे. You are not God, you are just a part of God. You need to, calculate this prefix sum array by yourself. Okay, clear? So guys, now tell me what is the total time required to you have to calculate what? Answer 1 plus answer 2. Like, even if you have to calculate them separately, what is the total time required for this? Sir, O of n by 1, sir. Sir, here I will run a loop again and sir, it will be O of n by 2, sir. Sir, like this till, sir, O of n by n minus 1, sir. Let's add all the time, guys. Can anyone tell me what will be the addition? Addition of all the operations and all the time will be n by 1 plus n by 2 till n by n minus 1, which is take n common, 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 till 1 by n minus 1. And guys, if you studied in your JEE examination or in the theory of computing or the time complexity course and training or anywhere in a good theory book, 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus till 1 by n minus 1, where n is a very large value, this is nothing but log n. So this is n log n. Wow, the time complexity has become n log n from n square. Congratulations. Just a different way of representing them in blocks, because you know all the blocks. अच्छी बात क्या है, जब तुम आंसर 4 कैलकुलेट करते हो ना, तो तुम क्या ट्राई करते हो कि जो भी नंबर है सबको 4 से डायरेक्ट डिवाइड करूंगा. इस चक्कर में क्या होता है, ये जो बी की जो नंबर लाइन थी ना, इसमें ये सारे ब्लॉक डिवाइड के बाद 1 ही आंसर देते हैं, तो सीधे ये सारे ब्लॉक की फ्रीक्वेंसी को 1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया, खत्म. इसके लिए सब काम चल रहा है. गॉट इट? It is just the lovely geometrical nature. React with love emoji if it is clear in your brain. What is the time complexity? I know today's session is very DSA based, right? Yeah. This is how you get 85 lakh rupees in your bank account. Initially you do that, then you do this. Even if you are not able to solve in the exam, but you are learning so many things, at least easier versions you will be able to solve of other companies. And this also you can solve. So it is O of n log n, guys. I will be closing the session, but to make it worthwhile, you have to submit the codes. Okay, the code submission will be a long part. First, you have to understand this part. Write it brute force code. Then, this optimization, 2 loops you have to inculcate in this. इधर भी 2 for loop ही लगेंगे, but there will be 2 for loops only. First for loop will be I from what? 1 to n minus 1 you have to calculate, right? Then answer of I, for this you will again write what? A for loop. If I just write here, answer I equal to 0. So it will just be a for loop, right? Where your J, or let's say another iterator, let's say L, will start from what? I think it will start directly from I only. L will start from I, and L equal to L plus L equal to I, and L equal to L plus I only, and L less than equal to N. And here you will write answer I is equal to answer I plus start your first variable with G multiplied by the block sum, the sum of the numbers from index I till index I plus L minus 1. And then you do G plus plus, because first block get multiplied with 1, second block gets multiplied with 2, and like that. Whatever answer I you got in the bottom, you will write sum equal to sum plus answer I. Wow! And then finally print sum, you got 85 lakh rupees in your bank account. This is simple. I don't need to explain you this, right? React with love emojis. If I don't need to explain anymore, you know what is happening. Okay, take care. Good night. Love you all. Ram Ram. Wait. So what I mean to say is that you should have understood all these things, and the recordings are all here only. And guys, make sure you like this video as well. Okay, let me write here ram ram. So ram ram guys, everything is going good. Just let me check. So guys, tomorrow again there will be a session, and now slowly I will be going towards harder session. So I want you to study things, थोड़ा सा टू पॉइंटर हैशिंग वो सब पढ़कर आना, ठीक है? और अगर आपको टाइम मिलता है तो प्लीज मेरी ये यूट्यूब वीडियो का आप प्लीज पहला वीडियो देखो. आप थोड़ा समझो ट्री के बारे में. कुछ नहीं आता है तो भी आप इसको सॉल्व कर लोगे. आपने मेरा प्री क्विजिट कोर्स पढ़ा, आप इसको कर लोगे. क्लियर? टेक केयर, गुड नाइट, लव यू ऑल, राम राम.